the great President Donald J. Trump giving the great Rush Limbaugh the Presidential Medal of Freedom. This is just a minute of that, and it's just worth checking out again today. Take a look.
Almost every American family knows the pain when a loved one is diagnosed with a serious illness. Here tonight is a special man, beloved by millions of Americans, who just received a stage 4 advanced cancer diagnosis. This is not good news, but what is good news is that he is the greatest fighter and winner that you will ever meet. Rush Limbaugh, thank you for your decades of tireless devotion to our country. And Rush, in recognition of all that you have done for our nation, the millions of people a day that you speak to and that you inspire, and all of the incredible work that you have done for charity, I am proud to announce tonight that you will be receiving our country's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I need you to watch that. I need you to watch it. Just watch the video version of the show. Either you're listening to me on terrestrial radio or some digital platform, audio only. Watch the show, rumble.com/Bongino. Not because I need the views or the clicks. That's all secondary nonsense. I want you to watch Rush's face. That's not an act. Rush just was so uncomfortable with public attention directed at him. He was a very private guy. That it's not an act. He really doesn't know how to respond. He doesn't get up and do a dance and take a victory lap. He's almost uncomfortable with all the attention, so he does gestures that I think I or other people who are kind of uncomfortable with public attention would do too. You give them the salute, you know, the bow, whatever. You don't know what to do. The thank you, and then people keep clapping because it's Rush Limbaugh, and you just want them to stop because you're so uncomfortable with the attention. That was Rush. That was Rush. Here's one more. One of the greatest speeches I've ever heard, 2009 CPAC. I lived in Maryland. Let me tell you something. I kicked myself in the teeth forever for not going to see this live. I could have drove right down. I think this was in National Harbor at the time. Matter of fact, I know it was. No, not National Harbor. It was in the other one. They used to have it in downtown D.C., and they moved it to National Harbor. This is Rush, 2009 speech at CPAC. I was watching from my dreadfully laid out living room in Severna Park that purposely made you uncomfortable. I think the designers quietly hated me. But I watched this, and this was just one small snippet of that CPAC speech, which is the stuff of legend. 2009, Rush Limbaugh, CPAC.
For those of you just tuning in on the Fox News channel or C-SPAN, I am Rush Limbaugh, and I want everyone in this room and every one of you around the country to succeed. I want anyone who believes in life, liberty, pursuit of happiness to succeed. And I want any force, any person, any element of an overarching big government that would stop your success. I want that organization, that element, or that person to fail. I want you to succeed.
I'm telling you that's one of probably, again, goosebump it out here. This is really weird. Like I'm telling you, this is the goosiest of goosebumps. That's one of probably 200 applause lines in there, that speech. Totally off the cuff. He's not even looking at notes. That'll just blow your mind. 2009, Rush Limbaugh, CPAC. Just an amazing speech. I want to wrap it up on kind of a down note. I mean, obviously, this is a whole down segment given that we've lost Rush, but it is a celebration of all his contributions. I just want you to remember the evil people you're dealing with on the other side. You know, when Ruth Bader Ginsburg and other liberal scions have passed, I've said on my show, and Joe can attest to it, and Paul and anyone else here who's been involved, you know, we don't ever celebrate or stomp on the graves of the dead. You know, I'll tell you, folks, I have some listeners actually who were upset at me because I'm not kidding. Not a lot, just a few, but they think that these people did so much damage that you know what, and there'll be time for that. But they have families too, and those families miss them, and so not all of those people have terrible, bad ideas. Right? It's just inappropriate. I'm sorry. I'm not, we don't do that. But that's not the left. An article by Breitbart you'll see in the show notes today, bongino.com/newsletters, how you subscribe to our show notes for free. Hollywood celebrities celebrate Rush Limbaugh's death, saying, quote, "Cancer killed the cancer." I just beg of you, humbly and with the greatest of respect, understand your political opponents. Many of them are genuinely evil people who would wish you dead too. And all of their nonsense and bumper stickers, love Trump's hate. Hate has no place here. Evil has no place here. That's all it is a bumper sticker. The reality is they are filled with hate and rage and would celebrate your death too. I have an expiration date, folks. I don't know when that is. But I'll tell you right now, I fully expect my family to have to deal with that too. Because that's the sickness we're dealing with on the left. They're the real cancer on our society.